We should be live again with a pretty short intro. I'm not even gonna lie. This is kind of another. I guess I think in the there's a VOD called "Opening 222 Sliding Doors," and it's about the butterfly effect, really. And this one, I guess, is like a weird example of that. Oh brother, where art thou to? And that's the question I guess I have for you. And we will go over what this means. Let me just make sure my Samsung is good to go, though, because after this, I'm going to go get a coffee. And I'm going to bring you with me. It's my IRL shit. This too. Yeah, we are good to go. So, this title, if you have never heard of this movie, which it is, when did this come out? Let's see. In the 2000s, so not too old, really. And I guess the story of this movie, or I guess like the idea behind the title of this one is really nothing to do with the plot of this movie. Although the plot of this movie is, I think it's like, yeah, I think like these people are probably based in some time where like slavery was a thing in the United States, and or maybe not even slavery type of times, but three convicts, whatever, escape from a chain gang, which is like a chain of people, like literally, like tied to each other, I guess, right? And then they retrieve a buried treasure. The area is flooded to make a lake. The three get lifted from a blind man driving a handcar on a railway. I don't know. It doesn't even matter, because I guess the idea here, and I guess the idea I ask myself whenever I watch something at times is, where did this come from? Like what even the title of this, right? And I was so curious. So I figured these things out a while ago, and discovered that the whole idea for this movie comes from this movie called Sullivan Travels. And in this movie, in this film, there's a character called Sullivan, and you can see here, Sullivan is a popular young Hollywood director of profitable but shallow comedies, dissatisfied with making such films as Ants in Your Plants. He tells his studio boss, Mr. LeBrand, he wants his next project to be a series of exploration of the plight of the downtrodden, based on the novel "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" So, regardless, I fucked up a lot of the words right there. I literally woke up a couple minutes ago. All right, bear with me on my speech and shit. And these are like freestyles off the dome, really, of the things I know. But you can see, though, like the character of this film, just wanted to create a movie called "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" and random people just did it. Like this. That's the world, right? It's just like a cycle in a sense of it's always not a predictable cycle of how it will happen or when things will happen. or really what inspires somebody to make something happen. But you can see this came out in 1941. So these videos are coming out in 2025. So I don't know. I can only foresee the future in my head. But as far as it goes, I ask you, though, where art thou 222? So, yeah, no, I think that's like really what I wanted to get to, I guess, for your sake, you know. And let me go full face cam here so I can fucking be talking to you. But the plot of the perspective you live is really a character, just as Sullivan was, in the sense, if you never take the time to write whatever your story is, you won't have one. And you really, with that, have no chance to have any kind of butterfly effect on overall. And maybe you don't want one, you know, that's okay. But like you, whoever you are, want one. And I don't know. The reality of history is that most people don't give a fuck. And that's okay. And they don't make anything. They don't seek to do anything out of the norm. And I think something like the Sullivan Travels, just, you know, his character wanting to create something, in a way, something as simple as that made somebody go out there and make a movie that made, let's see, I'll fucking open it back up. But yeah, no, budget 26 million, made 71 million. The boys tripled up. And then as far as time goes, I'm sure it makes a lot more money as well. But almost tripled up. Basically tripled up, actually. Yeah. Like, you trying to triple up? Where art thou 222? Well, I think you got to start with 000, but what's your idea? You know, I guess is what I ask you. So yeah, I think as far as these questions go, if I somehow make my dreams, the things I talk about in this a lot, my aspirations, reality, then I think taking the question seriously is something you should do for you, not for me. Like, don't pass my torch for me. You should just do it for you, you know, get the ideas from my work, and you can probably take inspiration from it. Like, it's so the concept of my entire lifetime of contribution through album on album on album is literally the game. You understand? Do you understand how, like, in a way, you know, as far as like what you start as, right? You literally start as 000. Every time you have 000 songs, no matter who you are, you always start there. And everybody else starts with words, right? Like, and I guess, you know, I'm not fucking saying there's like any flex to that, right? But as far as it being an original thing that nobody can claim isn't, they saw the game differently, right? And it's my genius, right? Or you could call it genius or autism, whatever the fuck it is, it's definitely different. And nobody could deny the commitment to it as far as these VODs go. My fucking work goes. And what's yours? What's your unique approach? You know, I guess is what I ask you. And hopefully you do it for you. But I think with that, and I don't know, you might make a character, right? I see it and play it as me. And you might be creating fake scripts and narratives and stuff like this, but as far as like my narratives and my scripts go, they're literally my life. Like I'm literally living life right now. And if something happens, it'll happen through the lens of the stream, and we will see it all happen, and we will see it all unfold. And I will try to make sure it happens through the lens of the stream, right? Like there's obviously behind the stream. But as far as like trying to put everything in front of the stream, is what I do. Like I fucking show you all the files on my most of the files on my fucking computer. There's not much files I hide though. Like low key, I would probably accidentally leak whatever over time. But I mean accidentally because I'm just fucking dumbass, you know? But yeah, no, I definitely just don't think I don't think the approach I've had is something that nobody can take some type of inspiration from already. But I also know that for it to hold even more weight is that 333 exists and 444 exists and 555 exists, and you build on top of it, and you know that's where things become more important. But as I was saying, I see it and play it as, and write it honestly as like my perspective, and it's real. And whoever you are, like you, like number one, you, one. Oh brother, you. Oh brother. You've probably lived a life where your real youth, same like you want to tell your story. You probably lived a life that wasn't burdened by what has been. Now, fucking quote from some fucking person. Anyway, but it wasn't burdened though by anything. And you're able to start even younger than I am. And I'm 25. Like, that's pretty young. Well, I'm 25 when I started the lens of the stream. But as far as music goes, probably been since 20. But before 20, like, I had to fight for freedom, bro. And you, I think, you know, as far as I see it, and like the kind of like audience that I imagine like could consume something like this and gain something, is like, again, somebody like born in probably 2015, right? Like you're 10 years old. Like you're probably like fucking 13, 14, 15, and you have the dream in your head, and making the dream a reality is something that the earlier you start working towards it, and the earlier you get inspired, and the earlier you start stacking songs, really, the quicker you will get there. And one of you gets peak levels, or like feels freedom, and gets how important it is to not abuse it, and really, you know, again, you can abuse these things pretty badly. Although, though, I should say, like, the path I've lived definitely, like, guides me to this day and has helped me in even a way, like, doing this live stream. Like, it was pretty, I guess, yeah, before this, I never streamed, like, more than, like, an hour. So, but, like, this 24/7 shit, like, definitely fucking helped me set this up pretty easily. But I think you, now that I've done this, though, you still have the upper hand. And you have the upper hand on the characters that you might look up to just because of time. And you have that in your favor. Whatever your now is, hell, it could be fucking like 2030 you were watching this, 20 fucking 40. Who knows, bro? This shit's infinity. And each second of it matters, though. Each second of it is something you need to take seriously. And again, bro, you see me wasting seconds throughout these VODs. I'm real about it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm doing what I have to do to fucking, like, keep my fucking brain, like, for the fucking, like, okay, right? Like, I've made more fucking songs than you anyways, bro, okay? But some days I'm just sitting here. And today, I made 2 songs in the past 2 VODs. Well, actually, the last VOD, I didn't make a song because I was sleeping most of it. But before that, 2 songs in a row in 24 hours, technically. Which is... And they're both bangers. It's one of these things that you definitely, like, do, and you're like, holy shit, I just evolved so much. And I don't know, hopefully I'll make a song today. I gotta go fucking get a coffee and figure this shit out. But yeah, I think to take it back to the opening 222 Sliding Doors VOD, that one was really about butterfly effect and, like, to be cautious of consuming things. Really, I think is where I was going with that VOD. And for the things that can fuck up your butterfly effect and fucking, like, guide your path completely different directions, and not to get caught up in that type of shit. This one I think is more butterfly effect, but, like, what is the butterfly effect you are trying to... And again, you'll never fucking know what the fuck happens, right? You'll never know how serious people take it or what extents people take it to. But I think you should ask yourself whenever you start creating something, though, does this, or, like, will this have the opportunity, or really, like, does this thing inspire or possibly inspire somebody? Or is it just a fucking banana on a wall? You know what I mean? What does a banana on the wall do for a culture over time? Somebody puts an apple on a wall. Somebody puts a coconut on a wall. Although we can appreciate, I guess, the sight of these delicious things on a wall, but it doesn't really, I think, add to people's perspective the way music does. And that's why I make music, though. Like, fuck that fucking, whoever the fuck put a banana on the wall, fuck your bitch ass, motherfucker. If you bought that shit, you're just retarded. But it is what it is, bro. It's okay. You lost brain cells, and you're probably laundering money with fucking, I don't know, you're probably doing some shady shit. But you're a bitch ass motherfucker. Anyways. I guess as far as music goes, though, yeah, I hope this whole entire project inspires you. Whoever fucking is passing a torch, that's insane. I hope all of this, something that you could watch the first couple minutes of these videos, be over with it, gain my perspective in a point that I didn't even know, bro. Again, like you're literally watching me create these things. Like on some freestyle type shit. Like this is shit. Like I literally wake up every 12 hours and have to make one of these. Like what the fuck, bro? And I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I don't know what I'm saying next, bro. I just know what the title is. Well, I kind of have the concept, but I guess it's one of these things, bro, that sometimes I ask myself, how do I even do it, bro, as soon as I fucking do it? And I don't even go look at it. Like, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. All I am is moving forward. And it's one of those things that I hope shows you, though. You just have to move forward. You have to go through songs after songs, not give a fuck. You have to go through fucking content on content and not give a fuck. You have to commit 100% whenever you're ready to commit 100%. And that fucking half-ass type, I don't know if I'll post this video, fucking, that fucking picture type ordeal, bro. Like, trying to think about it. Like, nah. Like, that's just not how you play, bro. You just gotta be real, I think. As far as being real as possible. Trying to allow an audience to get a feel for who you are, right? Like just being yourself. And again, a lot of people make a lot of different other type of videos for some other type of bullshit or some other type of reason, really. Not bullshit, but you know, maybe you're an education creator, bro. You're probably not watching this type of music shit. But as far as education goes, you know, scripting your content and like curating a story around a specific topic and diving into, you know, different kind of technical things requires that type of scripting and shit. But as far as the future of live entertainment through music and sound, I think the idea, for my own sake, it sounds kind of fucking boring to be some type of entertainer that goes around and does the same like performance over and over and over and over again. Like, do you like, imagine that perspective, right? Like, that would suck. And I don't think it's like bad to play the same song twice, don't get me wrong. But if you're kind of living a perspective that kind of, in a way, is just like a looped, it's repeating itself, I think it's hard to, like, it must be really hard. Like, it must be something that you fucking probably question why you do it. Like, I don't know. It doesn't sound like something I would do. But as far as my entertainment goes and my rush to always surpass myself. It's a game. And in a way, there might be, and it's the same way with everybody else, really, right? Like, there might be one year where you're playing one sound, and the next year you're playing a different one. The next year you're playing a different one. But if you hop out of the race at any point, and you hop off the horse, then it's probably because you never had freedom in the first place. And, oh brother, my old brother, my old brother, my old brother. You get it, man. You get what I'm saying. I don't know, I'm just talking shit at this point, bro. I gotta stop. Anyways, I'm gonna go get a coffee. And low-key, I'll probably make another song in this fucking shit, bro. What is it, the 26th right now? You know what it is, bro. You know what it is. We got mad days. We got mad music. We can get more mad music. Well, actually, some of it's happy and shit, but we just keep getting music and shit. And we just keep pushing. We just keep pushing into the future. And this is one of the songs that I know. I'll just fucking show you the title of the beat I got blessed with. It's in my fucking folder here. That'd be, where the fuck is it? Actually, I got to go to this thing. Let's just put it here. It's never gonna get cleared. Or actually, did that fucking ruin my... I hope not. Yeah, now we're chilling. Okay. I'm gonna mute up though. And oh brother. My oh brother. Where art thou 222? Where art thou 111? Where art thou oh? Where art thou 000? Where is it, boy? What'd you do? What'd you do the past few years? What'd you make? How's your career been going? I hope that you really watching this in the future gets. I'm not trying to belittle anything. I'm just trying to motivate you to push it to a way faster version of the race and really outdo anybody before you in a way that you had. Like, let's be real, bro. Nobody's doing it like Michael did it, bro. Without some really fucked up shit happening to them. Kids just aren't raised the way Michael could have been raised, man. It was a different time. And you're now just needs to see perspective, I think, bro. But anyways, dude, I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. I don't even know what I'm saying. Let's get out of here, though.